What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bellas and Beverages, and I'm your girl, Nikki.
Hey guys, I'm Terrez, but you could call me Honey, and you can expect the raw truth from me.
And I'm Keisha. You can always expect it to be low-key with me with a little curry spice on the side.
As cousins, we are always sipping on our favorite beverages and talking about entertainment, relationships, business, products that we use in our everyday lives, and sometimes we spill a little bit of tea. So sip on your favorite beverage and let's chat. All right. Welcome back to Bellas and Beverages.
Hey.
So, cousins, we back again.
Yes, we are.
So before we get into things, what are we drinking tonight?
Tonight, we are drinking Tomasello Winery spiced apple wine. I thought it would be a good wine to represent the fall season. Everyone loves apples, and of course, spiced apples. They have a lot of, like tea, spiced apple tea. So I saw this spiced apple wine, and it reminded me of the fall. And I said, hey, let's try it. And I've tried a couple of other wines from Tomasello Winery. So I just wanted to see what this one was like. The other wines were like blueberry and cranberry, and they're pretty decent. So I said, let's see what it's about.
Okay. Like an apple pie, huh?
Yes.
Apple pie. Okay. So let's get into this. Cousin, honey, with the tea over here. What you think about this spiced apple wine?
The way my palate receive it needs to be mixed with something. Of course you have to have the palate. It's not like, it's like that sweet tart. And I'm not into sweet tart. For anybody that's into sweet tart, it'd be a great dinner wine. But me, I would make an apple cider and probably pour a little bit in it. And it would,
or you can drink it warm,
desired taste that I want. But by itself, I feel like, you just gave me some apple flavor medication.
Oh, that is funny.
Everyone loves apple flavor medication.
So, I'm
gonna sleep good tonight.
So I was getting into the back of the bottle and the contents and the flavors, and I'm actually tasting all of this. It says that it has toasted almonds, one of my favorite nuts. I love almonds. And it's made with Granny Smith apples, so those tend to be a little bit tartar. Not as sweet as the other apples. And what is it? Warm, and it's perfect warm in front of a fire. So you can heat this up. That sounds good too. I actually like it. It's like crisp. I didn't know how sweet it was gonna be, but I like it. I'm sad to see summer go. So that's the only thing I have against this is ushering in some fall, cold weather.
Yeah.
But other than that, I like it. I really do like it. I like it.
I like it too. And I like spiced stuff. When you think of spice, you think of like apple pies or spiced apple cake, and all that stuff just reminds me of my favorite season. Fall.
I like spike stuff, so I will spike up my apple cider with this wine.
Okay, I like that. Okay, ladies. So it's been
I will drink the little bit that's in my cup.
Okay. I'll come back for seconds. So there has been a lot of things going on in the news, especially some of it's kind of sad, especially we're talking about Haiti and refugees and the news. It makes me sad, you know.
Right.
So
it's disappointing.
So we've heard, cousin over here, Marquisa, has enlightened us about the Dreamers program. So she was trying to, explain to us, and I want her to just elaborate and educate us on what the Dreamers program is, the Dreamers Act is.
So the Dreamers Act really came to the forefront when our former president was in office, and he wanted to cut the program. Now, Dreamers, of course, is an acronym for Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors Act. So that program was developed to help children and young adults who were brought into this country by their immigrant parents. And they've been here since they were young children, and they've lived here all of their lives. So the Dreamers Act is a way for them, well, a road for them to citizenship and to become legal residents of the United States. So a lot of people don't like the program or are against the program because, of course, these are immigrants. Some of these immigrants did come into the country illegally. And so they think that them and their children should just be put out. But we have to keep in mind that the whole reason for the United States being formed was because we had people who were trying to get away from their country. They wanted a different way of life than what they had where they came from. So that's why the United States is called the big melting pot, because we have so many people from so many different countries that come here because they want something more out of life. And I think that it is a good thing because so many other countries do not have the same opportunities that people in the United States have, because, you know, it's a place to make money. You can make your dreams come true. And it's not to say that you can't make your dreams come true in other countries. It's just a little bit easier because we have the economic stability to provide a platform for people to be able to gain or live a gainfully productive life, because we have lots of jobs and you just need people to fill them. And if you're here and you want to work, there's a job out there for you. You may not want to do it, but there is a job out there for you making money. So I think that the Dreamers program is a great opportunity for those young children who were brought here by their immigrant parents to become citizens.
Yeah, and to have a sense of freedom.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
because when you think of America, the United States, they think of a sense of freedom. It opened up ways for them to broaden their education, and open up ways for them to expand their knowledge and be entrepreneurs. But it's sad that how that things are trying to be limited now. But I think they should leave that open, because you know, how can you talk highly of the United States, of what we offer, but then you limit it to people that really is motivated and, you know, really excited to come to America and make a difference and show their country that there is a way to be free.
Yeah. But you know what? A lot of, not a lot, let's just say many Americans or people who were born here, I guess, are opposed to the act because they feel like the immigrants' children will grow up, or even in school and colleges, will take opportunities away from the people that are already here, or the students or the children that are already here. So say, for instance, if there are a certain amount of scholarships for, let's say, minorities, right? So let's say minorities, and out of those minority scholarships, now we break it down into a certain amount of scholarships for, let's say, refugees or children that are part of that act, right? So now you've taken opportunities away from minorities that were already born here. So people are opposed to acts like this because of things like that. So they feel like it lessens, we're already behind the 8 ball, right? And now we're behind it even more because we have people that weren't born here, and they feel like taking the opportunities. So that is not me. I do not feel like that. But I have heard it too many times. But they're kids. Give them the opportunity to be great. So I love the Dreamers program, and it's awesome that you educated us on that. So let's lighten up a little bit and talk about our weekends and the entertainment things that are going on in the world. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of movies, a lot of events that are happening now because the world is opening up. So last year, the Met Gala was not the Met Gala we all know, but this year it was on. Okay,
back on and popping.
The Met Gala and the outfits were
out of this world. As usual.
Thank you for helping me find the words to say. They were interesting. There were everybody who was everyone was at the Met Gala, and that's how it usually is.
And
so
then, people just want the opportunity to dress up and go out anyway, because that has been so lacking in our society this past year and a half due to COVID. So, of course, everyone still took precautions to come to the Met Gala, but it was your time to shine and find your favorite designer and wear something and just be fabulous for the night.
Yeah, so all of us, have had the opportunity to look at the outfits from the Met Gala. And so let's just go around. There were way too many for us to comment on all of them. We'd be here for like 2 days. Okay. So I think we should just talk about our favorites of the night. Okay. So, honey, let's start off with you. What was your favorite?
Yeah. So my favorite was Kim Kardashian. I know that she was the most that was like broadcast over
out of this world,
social media and TV. But I'm telling you, to me, her statement like, mind your business. She showed her body so much. It was like, I don't have to show nothing of me, and y'all still know, and I'm still going to represent and make a statement. So I was like, go, Kim. I mean, she still looking, crazy, but bad. It's like a bad, like a bad, crazy ass. And she like, look, I can't see. I was scared that she was going to fall down the steps. But she
how did she see through that? How did she see through that material?
She had 50-50 vision, maybe 100. But she
X-ray vision.
Yeah, she was just like, shoot, I'm going to show people that, I can still make a statement without using my body. I look beyond what other people was looking at like, oh my gosh, she covered her face. That was crazy. No, she made a statement like, look, I can still be me, fully covered, even my face. Beauty shows without her body and her face. I love it. And, just a sidebar, I also love Keke Palmer and Taraji P. Henson. They gave me that
classic, elegant look.
Classic. You say plastic?
Classic.
Oh, and I'm like, dang. Okay, I'm sorry. Classic. They did. They gave me a Diana Ross, and they gave me two different sides of Diana. It's just like, hey, I'm classy and I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, and I don't have to be extra and still be beautiful. So I like
simple
them
and elegant. Well, just the only comment I have about Kim is that, was that Kanye with her?
No.
He was fully covered though. I was like, yeah, maybe they trying to get back together on a sneaky tip and they don't want anybody to know. So that was a good way for them to come out together and nobody even know who they were because their faces were covered. That was
We'll talk about mental health issues later.
Yes, we will. So Kate, what was your favorite?
I liked Yara Shahidi. She just looks so elegant and she's all covered up but she's just, she has this thin little frame and she just looked really pretty. Okay. Her dress wasn't outrageous or anything. it had the little pockets and just the little pencil belt. And I just thought she looked really nice.
Okay.
She did.
Yeah, she did. She
gave
was
a
pretty.
Josephine Baker type of appearance.
Yeah, she was very pretty. So of course I have to go with my my old faithful. I love Rihanna in every way. But what got it for me was when I first saw what she had on, I really didn't understand. I'm like, what is going on? But what I liked was what she said, or what inspired her outfit. She said she wanted it to be black because of who she is, and you know what who black represents, and she wanted it to have kind of a hoodie effect, right? Because we all know what a hoodie represents. And so she wanted to yes. So she wanted to make a statement. So her outfit embodied a statement, and she had a story to tell behind it, and that's what made me choose her outfit as my favorite.
Well, hearing her statement, make it easier to understand, because, they went all out. I think it's a time for them to be creative at the Met Gala.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely was creative this year. I mean,
They were.
Very creative. I wish we can elaborate on more outfits, but now that you just described to me her motive, it makes sense, because I was just like,
what is she doing? Like, why she had that Scully cap on like that?
Like, wow.
Yeah, let's bring up a positive aspect back to hoodies and take away all the negativity that they have gotten over the past couple of years.
Yeah, so she definitely did that. So kudos to everyone that attended the Met Gala. You guys did your thing.
And look fabulous.
I can't wait to show up one day.
I know, right? Because I don't even know what I would wear.
I'm going off. I'm having birds and everything.
I'm gonna just wear a paper bag.
I'm just going
over my good parts.
Oh, and they would definitely love that.
They're gonna call me the bird lady. I'm like, I'm on Paris, I'm on birds, I'm walking doves.
Balenciaga paper bag, or is that a Versace?
Like, I'm all ready for it. Right, I'm all ready for it.
Yes. Okay, so we are movie and series watchers here.
Yes.
And we have seen some good stuff.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. So, honey, you said you saw. Okay, so I don't like scary movies, but this one right here, these two, both of them like scary movies. What? Candyman. You saw Candyman?
I did, but it wasn't scary. I mean, like,
so you saying I could see?
That's the thing about some of the movies when they want to recreate it.
Okay.
It's like, that's just like them recreating Nightmare on Elm Street. You already know that he's gonna come in the dreams. Freddy gonna come in the dreams. He's gonna kill you, right?
right.
It's like, wow, me. Change up the storyline. Give me something different. Like, if you want to recreate it, don't recreate the same thing like they did. I'm so tired of seeing the recreation of Child Play. Like, we know he is that little dog on a cover for a little knife. I would kick the
Chucky.
Okay, and stab him with his own knife at this point.
Yeah.
But it was interesting this time, because I think they really wanted to send a message through Candyman, which was, to me, weird, and I'm gonna tell you why. So they focused on the beginning of why Candyman became Candyman, and it was because of the white supremacists was taking African American life. Like, it started off with Black American, African, whatever you want to call it, man, mass, dealing with a Caucasian female. And she got pregnant, so they wanted to kill her. So that's supposed to have been the start of the curse, okay? Because it was a curse. Mm-hmm. And then it was a man that was giving out candy, and they killed the man. And because they thought he was the one, he was African American. Mm-hmm. They thought that he was the one giving candy to the kids that had raisins.
So this is a spoiler alert, y'all. So
Yes,
if you wanna watch Candyman or see it and you don't mind seeing it after what happened, y'all just fast forward through this part. Just fast forward. Okay, go ahead.
So the candy, then they found out that he actually wasn't the one, but they killed him anyway because he, appears to be the one that was giving out candy. I mean, it was freaky. Like, he's stepping up freaking walls. I mean, like, yo, you weird as shit. Right. I would have told my kids, don't take candy from niggas stepping out walls and shit, throwing candy at you. The fuck?
The Halloween.
You know what I'm saying?
Take this damn candy out.
I mean, like, y'all messed up in that when y'all direct the movie. Who would let that child get candy from a man like that and shit?
Right.
So, but if, again, to forward, of course, you still had to say Candyman like 5 damn times, and Candyman come out ready to kill your ass. And then, but again, at the end of the movie was interesting because they kind of just selected somebody to be Candyman next. And then, of course, it was a black man, and he was stung by a bee, and he's dying at this point at the end, because I'm skipping.
Yeah, just
at the end, he's dying, and his girlfriend holding him. And the police came running in and shooting the man that's already dying on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And then they brought her in the cop car to coerce her into saying that he was coming towards them, and that's why they shot him. So I seen the bigger picture. It was about racism with the cops. Okay. But I'm like, why are you using
Candyman to do that?
Do that? Because I was quite like, the hell?
You were disappointed?
Like, I was disappointed. I was agitated. Like, so y'all, and he at the end like, tell them who I am. We know who you are, Candyman. Come on. I mean, if I look in the mirror and say it 5 times, your ass supposed to come and kill somebody.
So they left that
and
part.
They killed all American, Caucasians. So
they kept it. You said
kind of racist.
Okay.
It was a racist message in there.
Okay.
But it threw me off. Okay. I think that I didn't like it because of that. Because I'm like, look,
that wasn't
if it was a movie about racists, that's one thing. Yep, this is Candy damn man.
Right.
And then they had the nerve to show the daggone first Candyman. So he went from a new Candyman then the old Candyman. Tell them who I am. Bitch, we know who you are.
Oh, right.
All them damn bees and a hook on your damn head throwing candy at kids and shit.
Well, I don't care what nobody say. It scared me. I still won't say Candyman 5 times in the mirror. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's interesting. So it's unfortunate that they felt like they had to run that back, and I hate when they do that. But thank God that there are a lot of
it wasn't scary.
New movies. So so we're gonna do a 5-star system. 5 stars means that it's the best. It's like really good. 1 means that you like hated it. So what would you give Candy?
I'm gonna give it a 1.
A 1?
Seriously, because they wasn't creative. You know, if they using racism to bring out Candyman, like. Nobody.
Like y'all didn't have nothing else to say? No other
It didn't start off like that.
Okay.
It didn't matter.
I understand what you're saying.
Goes in that mirror to say it.
Right.
Yeah, it was
but they made it like it was just a white person thing and they come to kill it. Like, nah, get out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I understand. They turned it into something that it wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
And you are an old Candyman fan, and you
so they
something different.
Yeah, nostalgic.
And then he gliding like a damn Casper the Ghost. I was like,
no, Candyman walks.
Yeah, he walked. He was guiding and shit. Like,
okay, yeah.
Get out of here. Like, I'm not scared. I would fight Candyman and shit.
Yeah, they changed.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a disappointment. Like, I really think the storyline should have been bolder. You know, he should have walked in like, some other shit. Like,
more, I'm the man.
Snicker, bitch, eat it.
Right.
I just was something different.
Right. So, Key, you saw a movie
lately? Very interesting movie. I was scared to watch it at night. So I had to wait until.
Are we can talk about another horror movie?
What was
it? It wasn't. It's not horror per se. If anybody knows anything about M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah, his movies are weird. I never understand them. Okay.
It's another
what did you
movie.
see?
Another weird movie.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's called Old.
What?
The movie is called Old.
Okay.
So what you have?
What network?
It's some network that you sideload. But anyway, so it's called Old, and it starts out with this family who goes to they're on vacation. They go to this beautiful island with this beautiful hotel. And as soon as they get to the hotel, they're like, welcome in. Say, for instance, the name of the family are the Stinsons. Welcome, Stinsons. We've been waiting for you.
That sounds creepy already. Okay.
Yeah, it is a little creepy. And according to your drink requirements that you filled out online, we have these special drinks that we made just for you. And it's like, oh. So if you're anyone who has been on vacation and you go to a high price resort, they do stuff like that. So you really wouldn't think anything of it.
Okay.
You're like, oh, okay, this is awesome. I'm paying enough money for this. Yeah, give me my drinks all day, right?
And we all about the beverages.
About the
name of the show is Beverages and Beverages.
Yes.
Okay.
So throughout the show, the movie, you see this it focuses on one family where the wife and the husband are arguing, and you really don't know what they're arguing about, but you can hear the wife saying that, all right, I wanted to bring them here before we let them know.
Okay, excuse me, another spoiler alert, y'all. Just go ahead. I'm sorry.
And you're like, let them know what? Because they have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. So you're like, what? Let them know what? So automatically you're gonna think, oh, the wife been cheated or the husband cheated, and they're about to break apart. So they brought the kids there so that they could have one good time with them before they ruin their lives, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
So that the next day they get up and they're like, oh, well, anybody who's been on vacation again, you have different events that you can go to or different excursions. So they wanted to go on an excursion with like water skis. Oh, the son wanted to go water skiing, and the daughter was just like, I just want to do something else. So you have this man who comes up and suggests to them, well, we have this secluded beach that you can go to, and the water is beautiful, and we'll fix lunch for you guys, and you guys can stay there all day, and you can go there. So they get on the bus to go to the secluded beach, and it's other families on the beach.
Don't give away all the goods, Key. We're going to fast forward through some of this stuff.
So the thing is, remember the title of this movie is Old. Needless to say, when you get on this beach, you start to age like shit.
Oh my gosh. Well, right. That in itself.
I'm frightened.
I'm
just that alone.
I'm frozen at 30. I don't care what anybody say. How old you 30? I'm just 30. I will always be 30.
It was interesting to say the least.
Wow.
So it's like
you wake up like, what the hell?
you don't even wake up because on that
they
beach,
don't go to sleep?
I mean, you start to age. Like one man brought his old mom. She was already old any day.
I'm sorry.
So they get on the beach after about an hour. She done died.
I was going to say she just died. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
And then
I don't want to go to that beach.
Yeah, you don't want to go to that beach. And then when you try to actually leave the beach, because the way to the beach is like through this like little cavern, like these high caverns. You can see the top, but it's like a really high cavern. It's like a walkway. And when you try to leave the beach, if you go too far into the cavern, you black out. And you just end up back on the beach, holding your head like, what the hell happened?
That's
and like I said, it's by M. Night Shyamalan, and anybody who knows him knows that.
Yeah, he's definitely different. He's different
with him.
Yeah.
What other movies did he put this?
He did that movie with was it?
I can't remember. Let me see.
Oh, he did that movie with Mel Gibson and the kids in the house with the aliens that came.
I love that movie. movie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
He
I
did
love that movie. Swing, better swing. Oh my gosh, that's the only thing I remember
Okay.
from that movie.
So if people don't know, what
Joaquin
else he
Phoenix was
produced.
in it, and Mel Gibson. It was so good. That movie was so good. So he's just a interesting director, movie guy, and so I didn't know it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie until the end, and then once I saw his name come up, I was like, that makes sense.
Everything. So some of the other movies that he's produced are Unbreakable. Then we have Split. Oh, The Sixth Sense. Y'all know y'all like The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
seen Glass. I've seen that. That's interesting.
all right, so
like
The Happening,
definitely
a popular.
Yeah, and he's
The Happening. He did The Happening. Everybody knows about The Happening,
of course.
And Lady in the Water. No, The Happening.
What's
The Happening? The
Remember
Happening.
the movie where birds just started to die, and then people just started to die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and they
trees were
blindfold and they
That was not
interesting.
blindfolded, but the trees were taking they were fighting back, so the elements around.
So I've never seen The Happening.
Were starting.
So
to
what I'm thinking about when the
produce
people
some kind
couldn't
of
see.
That was the one with what's
Bird
her name?
Box.
Yes,
Bird Box.
That was good.
No, The Happening was you just start smelling stuff in the air,
Wow.
and then you would just fall out.
So let me ask y'all something. Like
2008. Yeah.
these people is very, very creative, but do you think that is what's he become of the end of days? You know, it's like, where do y'all get this ish from?
Now
y'all
she getting.
Or this shit may be for foreseen.
I mean,
I need to prepare myself for shit.
in The Happening,
Like, I don't want to see no birds.
What
I need to cover my nose. I need to cover my eyes.
well, in The Happening, what happened was it was like the environment got tired of the way that we were treating it. Like the trees, you know how
pollution.
Pollution and
Well,
all
that's
this
real.
stuff that we do to
That's
the
real.
trees
Like,
and
I'm a
the
universe
water.
bird
So it's like everything
inside.
turned on us.
I agree.
Turned on the
I would
people.
turn on y'all too.
I can see that.
So it's interesting.
Yeah. So speaking about talking about the universe and how it works, men and women we speak two different languages, right? We know
Men
that.
are from Mars and women are from Venus.
That is so true. So, in pondering, a question.
Ponder remix.
Yes, and a question came up. Honey with the Tea thought this was very interesting. And her and I were talking. So it's like, should a woman pursue a man? Like, should that be like a thing?
Yes.
Is it preference?
It can be, and it's just according to who the woman is and according to who the man is.
And how the universe works, right?
Yeah, because some men like women who come on strong, and some men are turned off by women who come on strong.
That's so true. Honey, what you think?
Well, I have some different rules. I think it's dependent on the situation. It was this guy that's on YouTube.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, y'all probably hear my YouTube. I just want to, his name is RC. I'm sorry. I just wanted to let y'all know if y'all wanted to tune in and listen to him on YouTube. It's RC Bleak, and it's coming from a man, but also I agree with him as a woman. It's like if you looking for someone to, it's, first of all, I'm gonna say it's nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. I think it's all your preference, but sometimes a real man would like to be the one to pursue, because it's like, hey, a man, depending on how they look at it, be like, hey, my wife came on to me. She the one that made me. Like, it just don't sound so manly. But
the Bible says,
and that's what he said. And the Bible said, finds himself a good wife. But I think, like, if you, I just think if you in simple conversation and it's flirting and a woman can flirt first. I don't think nothing wrong with that. But when it's some big moves should be made, like marriage, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Proposing
should propose at all. I think that a man should make that decision. And these days, a lot of women are so hyped. Like, shoot, I'm not too proud. I don't have no problem proposing to my man, but then you can't complain what type of man he is once you do that, because you didn't allow him to step up and be that man when it went, to that point. So to me, flirting and talking, and if a woman pursue a man with flirting, I think that's okay. It comes with casual conversation. But when it comes down to, leading and a man being a real alpha,
Right.
Y'all really don't know the inside of that, and I'm not going to get into it. But an alpha man, he's going to want to be that person to say, "Hey, this is my wife to be. I'm going to ask her to marry her, and I'm going to take the lead. I'm going to be the leader. She's going to be my wife, and we're going to be one."
Well, how would you feel? I did hear a story recently where someone told me someone that she knew had proposed to her man. To her man. And
interesting.
When she asked, well, congratulations, the man had a nerve to say, well, I really didn't say yes yet.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute. She said, he said, I really didn't say yes
yet.
I mean, because how would that make a man feel that a woman proposing to him?
Well, he,
I wish we had a man opinion about this.
Wait, pause. You said that he was a little unemployed.
He's a little unemployed. She's on disability.
How can you be a little
unemployed
and
she's on disability?
He worked part-time? What's his little unemployed? Is this a part-time? Because if he don't work at all, he's fully unemployed. I mean, is he part-time? That's all I'm saying. Do he sell dinners on the corner? I just want to know what this dude do.
Well, he had some dreams of what he wanted to do.
Oh my God, I had dreams.
But this woman, it makes you think, sister, are you that desperate? Do you think that that's all that you deserve?
How can you want more but settle for less?
Wait, just pause. How about he gonna have a ponderance of not saying yes, and he is not even in a position, or maybe that's why he didn't say yes, because he may feel like he's not in a position to give her what she's okay. I was going to go
or maybe he feel like she's not the one, because they be the men that get their stuff together and ask somebody else to marry him.
You ain't never lied.
So they use a woman,
she giving him all her money
to the point that they need to get to, and build them up for them to say, hey, you're not the one. I'm going to go marry someone else.
But speaking of money, let's jump to Japan's Princess Mako, who, if in that society, in that hierarchy, if you state that you want to marry someone, a commoner, as they call it, because they have that kind of king and queen society. If you decide that you want to marry a commoner, you have to give up your status as a royal.
So who is Princess? Her name again?
Princess Mako.
And where? Japan.
In Japan.
Okay.
So Princess Mako wanted to marry someone she went to school with.
Wow. For love.
And usually when you step down from the royal family, you're given money since you're stepping down.
Money from where? From your suitor?
No, you're given money from the royal family.
Okay, understood.
Because you're no longer going to be a royal.
Okay.
She decided to step down. And she is not taking her $1 million stipend that she's supposed to get.
What? Why she not taking that money?
Right there.
It is, but why she not?
When I do the same thing, probably not.
Yeah, that's my
taking
question.
That money. Would she not take the money?
Would you forego like $1.3 million for the one?
Do you want the
love?
truth, or you want a fake best answer?
Wait, let's get some clarification though. I thought you said if she stepped down, right?
You're supposed to, but she's giving it up.
Right, but why would she give it? That's what I don't understand. They're not saying if you marry this man, you can't have your $1 million.
She had to marry a prince.
Right, so why? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't.
she has to work.
Right, but I don't understand why you would give up the $1 million if that's not a penalty that you have to endure because you married a man. I want us to be set. It's not. She just said it's not.
But in a sense, you're still living off of the royal family.
I don't care. Me and my boo gonna live happily ever after and be millionaires off of this money. Absolutely. Sarah, I'm gonna be happy.
No, I'm just gonna say this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest. Me and the prince is gonna have to come with it'd be a business agreement, and then I and my little boo on the side, and we be good.
So you wouldn't give up your status. You're like, I'm holding on to this royal status.
This is a business.
So you would have a royal concubine.
Yeah, a concubine.
A royal concubine.
Oh my gosh, you would never be happy like that.
Yes, I will with my royal concubine.
No, but somebody's gonna see you and they're gonna snitch.
Shit. I just said, man, I'm just gonna have to have agreement.
No, somebody always see you. What happened in the light or in the dark always come out the light.
See,
somebody
in Thailand,
you don't know how you hire
in Thailand. The king has his wife, the queen, and he has his royal concubine.
Okay, keyword king. Princesses and queens can't do that.
That's when she needs to start. I never. But look, it's other ways to freak that. I don't know what they have in there. A bodyguard. Bodyguard.
He'll be my driver.
He be rich. He don't give a shit.
You be like, let me buy my boo a toy.
I be always out of
what
town.
you want? You want a new car?
Because he ain't going to follow her. I'm like, go with your porcupine, occupy, diddy bar, diddy.
That's so funny.
Just side piece. Do whatever you want to do, boo. Well, I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, but just a sidebar. Just getting back to, should a woman pursue a man? However, these are my thoughts about that. I think that a man should definitely begin the pursuing, but it has to be a back and forth. I don't think that a man should just pursue the woman and no reciprocation.
Like
it needs to be right. It needs to be a back and forth, because at what point does that man say, I'm over this? Like, it shouldn't be one-sided. It needs to be reciprocated. Like, but I definitely agree that the man should start. And I'm not proposing to a man, because most of the time, well, a lot of women aren't ready either, but I want to say 90% of the time we're ready long before them. So you want to make sure that man is ready, even though sometimes even when they propose, they're not, but they may think. I at least want him to think that he is. Okay,
yeah, so you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah. So wait, ladies. Wait. Don't propose. But we have to meet somebody in order to get our an engagement. So how about dating apps? How do you guys feel about
honey with the tea, guys? I was
and before I got married, I did dating apps, but honey with the tea. Let's see.
My neighbor told me that her and her sister met they married their husbands on a dating app, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you should try it."
Really? I know some success stories on dating apps too.
So one was a match, and me,
okay.
I'm looking at everybody like they creeps. So
what? Wait. Why?
I don't know. I think but she did say something that was interesting. She said those people no more than creeps than the one you might already meet out on.
Absolutely. I was going to say that.
I said, I'm going to try it, guys, right now. And I'm like, I haven't met nobody yet. And I'm like,
wait, is a swipe left or a swipe right? I mean, I've never done a dating app, but I was going to. But,
It's good that you could just pass. A lot of people leaving me messages, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I already know what I want and what I don't want. But I would say I tried it. I'm gonna give it a month. That's it.
What? You just gonna give it 30 days?
30
but you
days.
have to give it a diligent 30 days. That means you have to go on at least 1 to 2 dates in those 30 days.
I tried. It's already almost 2 weeks. So
No, because we have to extend it then.
I will extend it to 6 weeks. That's it.
Why? What's the harm in just having
I'm
it?
tired of looking on and off.
Oh my gosh. See?
We'll see in 6 weeks. And when we come back, I have, some more. I actually want to try the speed dating thing. I thought that was exciting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nah, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
So
they still do that?
They have that on
They
the
bringing
app.
it back.
With the speed dating. So I will try it, and I will give y'all
Yes, give us
some
an update.
updates. And even if I meet somebody off of one of those, and I will let y'all know.
And she go on a date, she gonna have to come back and tell us. Well,
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Like she said, it's no different. It's no difference
on your date.
Meeting somebody on these streets, because they could be just as crazy. And I think that's just a mind frame I had. Like, oh my gosh, you look crazy. But, I was like, what do people like?
Well, me and Key can go to the restaurant and sit behind y'all on the date.
I will definitely let y'all know, because I'm not going to be sitting there by myself, because if I need an easy escape I need to go quickly. Even though I can be like, I'm gone, or I'm going to the bathroom and just leave and never come back. But I would have to do that to somebody.
Okay.
I would like to be like, it's time for me to go.
Relationships, they can be I
think it's tricky. Interesting. And it's very interesting.
It can be a fickle thing.
They can be tricky, and again, we all talked about the entrepreneurship roles and how that plays into our relationships. But so entrepreneurship is can be very interesting, and I've heard a lot of people talk or say different things about entrepreneurship. So there's 2, I guess, schools of thought that I've come across. One is that you can't have a 9-to-5 and be an entrepreneur as well. That used to be a thing, but now people are actually thinking or I guess exploring the idea of having being an entrepreneur and actually working a 9-to-5, and your 9-to-5 income can help supplement your entrepreneurship goals, and then it becomes your full-time. So what do you guys think about that? Can you have a 9-to-5 and be an entrepreneur, or is it entrepreneurship or nothing?
You can. Everything, it can be done with hard work.
Yeah.
Well, I said this, statistically, you have to build your business. And especially dealing with today's society that we in, I don't see nothing wrong with working in the meantime of building your business. Now, if your business is running to the point that you sleep making money, you wake up making money, and it's consistent, then you can, feel comfortable laying off. It's up to you. But, because you have to put into your business, and what you put in, you're going to get. So to me, I think especially in the beginning of starting a business, I think it's wise to continue to have your job, to have your benefits, so you can have a consistent income as you finding different ways to build your business.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree too. I think some of the pressure, I mean, it's going to be timing. You have to have, basically, you're always going to be working. I mean, as an entrepreneur, you're always working anyway. So with a 9-to-5 and being an entrepreneur, that just gets you in the habit of working 24/7, because that's what it is. Whatever you put in, you get out. So, all right, ladies, that is it. Any last thoughts? Any for our listeners to carry through the week?
Just enjoy your week. Yes, enjoy your week. My quote is, live your best life. Make your next move your best move.
Okay. I like that. Key?
My quote is, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill shop. because that's what it's all about in this country that we live in. The cream. The cream. No matter how you look at it, shake it up, pour it out, lay it out on the floor, it still comes to that cream.
Oh gosh, y'all had some good ones, but I'm gonna sign off with God made you great and go be great. Be great. That's right.
All right, awesome sauce day, guys.